Well, summer vacation, huh?
Oh, well, yeah.
Must be nice. You have all kinds of adventures planned?
Well, first we were gonna...
What was that, Mindy?
Oh, nothing.
Ask me what I'm gonna do. Mindy, ask me what I'm gonna do.
What are you...
I'm gonna hold down the fort, like I do every year, earning my keep, recruiting, scheduling, interviewing, paperwork, and meeting with new families, going to workshops to better myself, working hard to keep things in shape and deter homeless people and trannies from sleeping in the halls, so you've got a building to come back to in the fall. Plus, I've got this Sudoku book. But first on my agenda, I've got a little task for you three.
But
according to evaluations, you've all proved to be somewhat, shall we say, self-absorbed.
But I'm not even...
So I'm giving you the opportunity to give back to the school community you've so readily taken for granted.
But...
and sucked
But...
dry.
But...
of every...
But...
last...
But...
vestige...
But...
of humanity.
But...
You're gonna go help that one blind kid.
But...
Dayton.
Keaton.
Whatever. He gets his bandages off today. If the surgery took, he can see again. If not, all you have to do is offer hollow gestures of comfort and support.
But...
gestures of comfort. And take these with you. I want you all to be sensitive to his plight. Now, to do that, you need to experience how god-awful his existence is.
As the head of school, shouldn't you come too as an example?
Yes, but...
"Oh, you," said the royal jewelry maker to some ancient lady, "with this golden apple ring you are imbued by the goddess Eris with the powers of discord and an irresistible urge to stir things up." 3,000 or so years later, an awkward science teacher happened upon this stunning accessory and decided to try it on. And when she did, she transformed into... Eris. And so, unbeknownst to even her dearest buddies, Dick Mason and Mindy Ree, she became two people, mild-mannered Harmony Papadopoulos and Eris, Greek goddess, sowing the seeds of discord for the betterment of humanity. Now, pretty much stuck in a high school. A culture not quite so fascinating, really, in comparison. I mean, you've got the Trojan War versus student council elections. Meh.
the principal was right. I do feel more empathy for no-see-ums like this Keaton kid and Helen Reddy.
Keller.
That's the one.
In other news, this isn't so bad.
You know, they say the other senses begin to heighten to compensate for the loss of eyesight after only 10 minutes.
Maybe we have been self-absorbed. Perhaps it's time for Harmony Papadopoulos
Dick Mason
and Mindy Ree
to turn their energies toward helping the less fortunate, deepening our understanding of those who are different, unattractive, or blind.
Being blind's kind of boring.
and itchy.
Where the hell are we?
I'm ready, Doc.
Now remember, son, there are no guarantees. Very few patients recover full eye having ability stuff.
Eyesight?
Well, in layman's terms.
Ma?
I'm right here, Keaton. Now, whatever happens, Keaton, don't give up on your dreams, Keaton. Excited or not, you can do anything in this world you set your mind to, Keaton.
You're one
I
of
can't
a
think of a
kind,
thing you
Keaton.
couldn't do. Nice
You
shoes.
dream it, you can think it, Keaton.
Oh! Except, like, photo color correction. That'd be impossible.
Well, yeah, or spelunking safely.
Well, there's echolocation.
Like microchiropteran bats and odontocetes.
That's right, Mindy. Some blind people can detect things in their environment by listening for echoes bouncing off of walls or other objects. They create simple sounds by tapping their canes or making clicking noises with their mouths.
But even without that, lots of visually impaired people have done great things. Why, there's Louis Braille.
And Harriet Tubman didn't let vision impairment stop her from continuing her efforts to free slaves.
And of course there's Helen Keller.
I am woman. Hear me roar.
That's Helen Reddy.
See?
Shut up.
It's time.
Well, what do you see?
Nothing at all. At all.
Let in some light. Anything?
No.
Everybody, do this.
It smells Salisbury steak.
Oh, that's me!
But I still can't see anything.
Everybody move.
Ow! Jesus! I said I couldn't see anything.
Well, we had to be sure.
Now what, Doctor?
Well...
Oh, Keaton, I'm so sorry.
Just leave me alone. Alone!
Poor Keaton. Isn't there anything else we can do?
Well, the next logical step would be to find an orphan donor.
You mean organ donor?
Orphan.
Organ.
Orphan.
Organ.
Orphan.
Organ donation?
Mason, you ghoul.
Dick!
Here's the number of a nice little place that raises and trains service orphans.
Oh, I've heard of those.
It's like a seeing eye dog, but one who won't pee on the carpet
Wonderful.
as much.
And you don't have to feed it as often.
Then it's settled. I'll go rent us up an orphan. I'll do it alone, by myself. I got this, and you can be sure he'll be the most agreeable, non-discordant orphan you've ever seen.
Why, this is the most non-discordant orphan I've ever seen.
And talk about agreeable.
He was all they had left.
Nothing like those horrible orphans of the past, like Ivan the Terrible or Bessie Smith.
Well, I think it's about time you and your orphan got acquainted.
There we are. Keaton, Buster, Buster, Keaton.
Pleased to meet you, Keaton.
Oh, but gee, I don't want an orphan. I just want to be left alone.
Keaton, I just want you to give him a try. He can help you.
How's he supposed to help me? He's only an orphan.
Keaton, you'll hurt its feelings. Buster's already been rejected by parents, probably just because of the way he looks.
And that speech impediment.
We'll start off slow. Let him guide you down the walk.
No, I just can't. I just can't. I need to be alone.
Keaton?
Please, Mindy, I need to be by myself.
Don't you want to talk about it?
Not right now. It's private.
Well, if you won't talk to me, what about talking to Mr. Mason?
Gee, I don't think so.
Why, I share very personal things with him all the time.
Really?
Mr. Mason! Everything will be fine. You'll see. I was just leaving, Mr. Mason. I have a slight hemorrhoid on my anus, and sitting for too long irritates it. See? You can share anything with him.
Oh, Mr. Mason, I don't mean to seem ungrateful.
And yet?
I guess I'm just afraid.
Of a little orphan?
No, it's not him.
He's pretty clean.
It's not Buster. It's me. I just don't think I'm ready to face a world I cannot see.
Well, you'll never know unless you try.
I know.
And if you fail, just blame it on Buster.
You're right, Mr. Mason.
Sure. Your orphan's just been upgraded to scapegoat. He's like your own personal Mindy.
You mean you...
Keaton, every chance I can get. I should get a good 2 or 3 days out of this anal swelling. Come on now. What do you say?
Well, being able to blame my failures on somebody else has boosted my confidence. I say yes, Mr. Mason, yes.
I think Keaton's ready to give it another go.
Attaboy, Keaton.
Attaboy, Keaton.
Attaboy, Keaton.
Hey!
So we're doing really well, and it's been amazing. And we're going to talk about today trade. We're going to talk about borders. We're going to have a lot of fun, even though it's...
I am fed up.
We're going to talk about cars.
Fed up. I asked for less ice, not more. Honestly, who asks for more ice with the prices they charge here? You think I want it watered down and more than it already is? I want to feel it.
It's ice water.
Also, she's giving it to us for free.
Well, anyway, I'm not going to let blind kids or free ice water ruin my summer.
Damn straight.
So, what should we do once all this is over?
Where's the list?
Oh, no. What a disaster.
What happened?
I'd gone inside to fetch the ice water
Which is?
when I overheard an argument between Keaton and Buster that went something like this.
Gee, Buster, what seems to be the trouble?
Well, Governor, if you'd said to me a week ago that I'd get stuck with some uphill gardener with no mince pies, I wouldn't have believed it. But here I am, doing my best, and there you are with your porkies. I'm that good here looking after you, and all you do is blame me when you drop a ricket. You're ready to rattle, you are. If not for me, you couldn't brush your teeth without getting topped in the council houses.
I don't understand what any of that means.
Stop being such a manky plonker, you lazy sod.
Nope.
Man up.
Still not quite.
Take responsibility for your own mistakes, you pussy.
And then Buster ran off into the woods.
And then Keaton ran off to search for Buster.
Well, running off to find Buster is not the behavior of a pussy.
Or a manky plonker.
Pussy or not, Keaton's blind. He could be in real danger. Let's go, gang.
I'll be right there. Just gonna grab my ice water.
Oh, irritable Eris.
Wow. Hi, little guy. I'll bet you have a nest of nuts. You look like you're all on your own, too. Well, not anymore, huh? From now on, it's you and me, little orphan squirrel. Come on, boy, it's okay. What? Oh, gosh! Ah!
Buster?
Over here! Hurry!
Keep talking, Buster.
I'm over... Wait. No. Keaton! This is something you have to do yourself!
But...
You can do it, Keaton! Use your other senses!
But... Of course. Echolocation. Okay, hang on, Buster. I'm on my way. I did it, Buster. I saved you.
Attaboy, Keaton.
Well, I see you two don't need my help.
Wow, who are you?
Why, it's Miss Papadopoulos.
Hardly. I'm Eris.
Eris? Wow.
But I know that voice.
What voice?
And I can smell Salisbury steak on your fingers, just like Miss Papadopoulos.
Oh, well, that's just purely coincidental. Or, no, we had dinner together last night. That's better.
You can't fool me. My other senses have been heightened to such a degree they can't be fooled. Buster, you can see her. Tell me that's not Miss Papadopoulos.
Well, I'm not so sure.
See?
I don't know.
Would Miss Papadopoulos do this?
Probably not.
Or this?
Okay, I'm convinced.
Does she have fun bags like these? Well then, that's settled.
Maybe I should touch them again just to make sure.
I'm not entirely convinced. Hey, where are you going?
How will we get back?
We'll manage. Together. I'll be your eyes.
And I'll be your nose and ears.
Well, or you could carry me, because of my ankle. Also, I think a snake bit me.
Oh, don't be such a wazzick. You'll end up a Billy No-Mate.
I don't know what that means. And then she just flew away.
Right after I touched her boobies.
I'm just glad you're both safe. We tried searching for you, but Mr. Mason kept tripping over...
Mindy's anus.
What's important is we're all here now, together, like a family.
And the other important thing is that I've discovered I don't need a scapegoat to feel confident. I'm strong enough to face my mistakes and earn my successes all by myself.
Well then, it's back to the orphanage with you, you Nancy Numpty. And into the house with you, young man. Gotta scrub those tit palms raw and make you a good boy again. Thanks so much for all you've done.
The way it sounds, Eris didn't cause as much chaos as usual.
Well, it is summer vacation. She deserves a break, too. Anyway, sometimes chaos takes care of itself. So you see, being blind is no excuse for being a plonker. Next time you cock up, remember to keep a stiff upper lip and pull up your council houses. I mean, Gordon Bennett. No use walking around like a po-faced muppet. And if you didn't understand any of that, you're just a poxy divvy anyway. Emily! What the f***?